Steve, you came about through recovery from alcohol addiction. In recovery, what is it you recover? Hmm, good question. What is it you recover? Recovery. Um, the thing is, when you've been battling an addiction for years and suddenly you find yourself stopped, what you'll find is that the process of active addiction itself distorts you. It distorts you. You're in addiction, you're led by an obsession for a certain substance or an obsession for a certain thing, place, whatever it is, and it distorts your thinking. And when you suddenly find yourself in recovery, abstaining from the very thing that you're addicted to, you'll find that everything in you will want that addiction. And the thing is, what it is in you that wants addiction isn't you. It's not you. And it's covered up who you are. So recovery is a process of remembering who you are amidst how the addiction has distorted you, you know. And so that's what recovery is. And the ultimate goal of recovery is to recover awareness. Um, One of the well-known things in recovery, certainly as a therapist who's worked with addicts, is that the biggest fear that one faces when they get sober or clean or abstaining from whatever addiction, the biggest fear is intimacy, you see. And intimacy is basically the openness that we can be amidst what we feel, what we think, what's going on, our perceptions, just an openness with whatever's going on. You know, this is the end point of recovery, is when you can be open without fear. That's recovery. So I guess the recovery of intimacy would be the end goal of anyone's recovery process. You can take it further. Then you can, once you open and you realize what you are amidst all of this scandal that's gone on, and you've distinguished yourself from these negative patterns, and you find that openness within yourself, in the advent of that being recovered, you can then start really being honest, really being open, and in that openness and honesty, you can find out who you are, you know. And that's the ultimate intimacy itself, is that when you realize that you are this pure moment in the moment, and you are worthy to be wherever you are at any time, and at that, you know, feeling unqualified by anything that's happening, just openness for openness sake. And that's the end result of recovery. Once you've recovered that, then that's it. You know, you can then, you know, be honest in those fundamental three ways. Because one of the ways that the way I worked was within the 12-step it was a 12-step program that I used to deliver with a team of counselors, running rehabilitation programs, 12-step style. And the ultimate honesty then leads us to be honest in three ways. Once you have that openness, that is unqualified, this moment openness, then that moment openness, which you identify yourself as you, this isness, can relate from itself, which is the self, which is God, the God element of you, the divine element of you, yourself, which is your body vibration, and how, you know, and how that manifests as a thought or feeling. You can remain at the root of that and be an openness to that. And you can also be an openness to other people, knowing that what you are is the same as what they are. And these three fundamental honesties are found in the fifth step of the 12 steps. So ultimately, it's getting back that openness, that honesty. You know, those fundamental three honesties are also three fundamental connections, and so on and so forth. But yeah, in recovery, what you recover is you, because addiction distorts our thinking, distorts our feelings, getting caught up in negative patterns that only serve active addiction. It doesn't serve a person just being open to experience. It serves a person shutting down that and distorting that and living a lie, basically. That's what addiction is. It's a lie. So there's your answer to that. It's that openness and vulnerability that we're born with. But for some reason, some of us have to shut it down. And in order to shut it down, we have to manipulate our perception of it. And drugs and drink work for that. Or relationships or rageaholic or gambling, whatever it is, food, doesn't matter. Addiction is addiction. That's just how it is. It's interesting, isn't it?